Welcome to a new PsycoTips video. Today, we will dive into assertive communication, an essential social skill for expressing your opinions without conflict. This skill allows you to communicate effectively and productively with others, fostering healthy and satisfying relationships in both personal and professional life. This video will explore the definition, elements, and benefits of assertive communication, along with helpful tips to put it into practice. But before we dive into the topic, I would like to tell you that at the end of the video, you will have a bonus that will be very useful in personal life and business. So stay until the end to find out. And now, let's get into the topic. Assertive communication is a social skill that enables us to express our feelings, opinions, and needs clearly, directly, and respectfully. It is crucial for establishing a deep and transparent connection with others, making it easier to build healthy and lasting relationships. In assertive communication, three main elements can be identified. Expression of feelings and opinions. Assertive individuals can express their feelings and opinions clearly and directly, harmoniously conveying their thoughts without fear. Respect for one's own rights. Assertive people can say no without feeling guilty. Knowing you can decline requests you don't want to fulfill is important, and communicating it without generating conflict is a powerful quality. Respect for the rights of others. Assertive individuals respect the rights of others, even when disagreeing with their arguments. They can listen to others' opinions, compare them with their own, and even concede positions to valid arguments that create alternatives of greater value. Some advantages of maintaining assertive communication include improving personal and professional relationships. Assertiveness allows for comfortable expression of opinions and needs, facilitating the handling of conflicting situations and fostering honest, healthy, close, and satisfying relationships. Assertiveness helps us communicate without feeling vulnerable. Expressing feelings may make one feel vulnerable, but assertive individuals can express themselves honestly and directly without appearing vulnerable to listeners. Assertiveness enhances self-esteem. By communicating assertively, one learns not to take some conflicting comments personally, preserving self-esteem. Being aware of limitations allows clear identification of when to seek help without feeling diminished. Assertiveness makes us more efficient. Setting clear boundaries and structuring arguments more effectively minimizes time, energy, and resource use in unnecessary conversations, subjective matters, misunderstandings, and undesirable requests. Assertiveness helps defend our rights. Expressing oneself assertively aids in effectively and constructively handling conflicts, making it a useful tool in complex situations. Assertiveness is an excellent tool for negotiations. Maintaining assertive communication facilitates effective negotiation, constructive conflict management, enhances leadership, gains respect and trust, and simplifies the achievement of professional goals and objectives. Now that we know the elements and advantage of this skill, let's focus on how to achieve assertive communication. You can achieve assertive communication incorporating the following hacks. First, describe facts, not interpretations. Describe situations objectively and accurately, avoiding value judgments. Base the description on objective elements rather than interpretations or judgments. Second, express your feelings. Clearly, honestly, and directly express your feelings and thoughts about the described facts without blaming or attacking others. Third, state your desires. Clearly, specifically, and realistically express what you want from others. For example, instead of saying, "You have to pick me up," say, "I would like you to pick me up on Saturday at 7 p.m. Fourth, respect for all involved parties. Defend your rights and make your positions and limits clear with respect. Also, listen to others with the same respect, even if you disagree with their arguments. Now that you know these hacks, it's time to deliver the bonus. Yes, we're going to give you some tips on how to apply them in your personal and business life. But first, if you find this video useful, don't forget to push like and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep receiving more useful content. This simple gesture helps us a lot to keep generating quality content for you. So, here are the tips. Hacks to use assertive communication in your life. First, choose the right timing for the conversation. Ensure that both you and the other person are in a good physical, emotional, and mental disposition for a dialogue. Talking when tired, busy, or angry decreases the likelihood of a successful conversation. Assess your physical and emotional ability to attend the meeting and ask your counterpart if it's a good time to talk. If not, concentrate on defining a better time for both. Second, prepare for your meetings. Before an important meeting, think about what you want to say and how you will say it. Take time to think and question your assumptions. For each assumption, ask yourself, what arguments do I have to confirm this assumption? This will prepare you to express yourself more assertively. Third, in a conversation, ask honestly, with empathy and curiosity, not with rhetorical questions. For example, you can say, I noticed you've been late to some of our meetings. Is everything okay? Or, has something happened that has complicated things for you? Fourth, practice active listening. When someone is talking or responding to your questions, listen attentively and understand without interrupting or judging. Focus on objective elements and discard value judgments the other party may be using. Fifth, be honest with yourself and others. Don't be afraid to express your feelings, opinions, and disagreements, even if they're unpopular. Clearly and respectfully express the arguments for your decision. Sixth, if pointing out negative behavior, describe specific behavior and mention consequences without value judgments. For example, you were late to the meeting and missed important information to share with your team, instead of saying something like, always with your tardiness. What a lack of commitment to your work. Seventh, focus your requests on the future. Instead of dwelling on what has already happened, concentrate on what you want to happen in the future. For example, you can say, next time, I would like you to arrive on time. Eighth, talking about thoughts and feelings usually involves entering subjective elements. To simplify these conversations, incorporate these additional tips. Speak in the first person. Make it clear that it's not an absolute truth but your way of interpreting reality. Use phrases like, I believe, I feel, I have the impression. If you're going to ask for something, you can say, I would like, I would appreciate. Take responsibility for your feelings. Avoid blaming others for your emotional reactions. Otherwise, they will feel attacked and react defensively. Start by naming the other person's action and then describe how you feel. For example, when you arrive late for dinner, I get in a bad mood, instead of saying, I get in a bad mood when you arrive late for dinner. This formula minimizes the causality of the emotion for the person performing the action. Avoid generalizations. Avoid generalized expressions like always or never. This can make others feel attacked and less willing to listen. Be precise. For example, instead of saying, you never listened to me, you can say, yesterday when I asked you to arrive on time and you didn't, I felt ignored. This focuses the conversation on facts and less on emotions. To conclude, keep in mind that assertive communication is a skill that can be learned and perfected with practice. I hope incorporating these tips into your daily communication helps you in this task. Remember that it is a valuable social skill based primarily on self-respect and the respect of all parties in the conversation, and mastering this skill can help improve both personal and professional relationships, making it easier to achieve your goals. And for those who wish to complement their knowledge on these topics, I could recommend techniques to initiating and maintaining interesting conversations or the importance of asking powerful questions in conversations. Write in your comments what topic you find attractive for an upcoming video. Thanks for sticking with us. See you in the next video to continue studying some hacks of the human mind.